I wanna say hello to everyone. It's been a little while since we've had a video then.
Yes, it has.
Well, we might as well just get the ball rolling then. We had a few topics we wanted to address today. I'll let you introduce the first one.
Alright. The first one we're doing Transformers.
One thing I wanted to say about Transformers then was Optimus Prime's the leader of the Autobots, and he turns into a pretty big semi-truck then. It's pretty big on the screen. But Megatron, he's the leader of the Decepticons then. He turns into a gun then.
Oh no!
No! I think maybe if he was the leader of some big group, he might be changing into like maybe an atom bomb or maybe some sort of seatsies or like a big couch that people could sit in, not some stupid gun then. Don't!
Well, I think if he would turn into something greater, like really great, you know what I mean?
No!
You know what I mean?
Like what then?
Like maybe a tree, or maybe
You have a better idea than a gun then?
I'm a spitting.
Tell me. Tell me. I'm GD interested.
Well, maybe if it turns into a tank, or, well, is there one that's already a tank?
I don't know.
Or a building?
You wanna know what I'm thinking now? If I was Optimus Prime and I was gonna go up to Megatron and I saw him turn into a gun, I'd be like, "Gay! He's turning into a gun and you're gonna be putting in a hand in a gun and it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be singing to Optimus Prime and the war then. Don't!
You said it best, brother. You said it best.
Oh.
I think maybe if he puts his gun in his hand and goes around and goes, "Hey, I've got a gun in my hand. Where's your gun in your hand?" I'm gonna be like, "What?
Oh.
What?"
Oh no.
Oh no.
We had another topic we wanted to talk about today, and that was books. I know a lot of people read books these days. They've got a lot of words in them, they've got sentences in them, and people's gonna be reading them. I don't know when the last time I picked up a book was then, but I don't even know if I want to be reading them then. Going to the bookstores and they cost like $25, maybe $40 for one book, and I don't even know if me's gonna read it then.
Well, my theory on books is, if you're gonna read, you better read to the bottom of the book first. You gotta read the bottom, the fine print, the fine print now, the fine print.
You were ranting about that earlier today.
I was.
Why don't you tell the people what you was ranting then?
Books are not what they are these days. They're...
Like a grandma on cocaine you was.
I was a grandma on cocaine. If you're gonna be reading books, you gotta be reading to the bottom of the books. You got to be reading all of the books, you know?
No.
I mean, reading books and talking about books, I mean, it all makes me crazy, you know? It makes me crazy and do crazy shit. I mean, if you're gonna read a book and talk about that book to somebody else now.
Right. Don't.
You got to be telling them the whole story. You got to tell them why you read the book in the first place.
No.
And why you like it. And why you read it all the way through now.
It's
Yeah.
easier that way, you'll think. I was reading a book, it was called Living La Vida Loca, and it was about a man, and he was from agoraphobia or some country like that, and he was like walking around and people was making fun of him, but he was like, hey, I'm living La Vida Loca. That was the whole point of the book then. We had another topic we wanted to talk about today. I'll let you do it. You're good at it, you know.
You thought I do know. Why vacuums suck? Why they suck? I'll tell you why they suck. For many reasons now. Vacuums are not what they are these days. The back in the day vacuum had a square-like motion. Square-like motion now.
I remember those ones.
Now, when you're using a vacuum, it sucks up the dirt now. Sucks up the dirt.
No.
And what you do? Tell them what you do.
You take the handles and you're gonna stick it in a motion like this, and you're gonna turn it. You're gonna kick the switch with your partsies and gonna be like, hey! Oh, God, we're breaking me on any floor, and ain't gonna doses.
Now with the vacuum, you got to be careful. Just the other day, we had our cat, the alien cat. Remember? You remember the alien cat from that episode?
The alien catties.
And it was like, he was walking around my vacuum as I was vacuuming. I was vacuuming.
I remember that one.
And I vacuumed up his tail, and I was like, what you doing? What you gonna do now? When are you gonna stop doing this? And I grabbed him by the head, and I turned the vacuum on really high now. And I was like, you need to stop doing this shit, man. You need to stop before you get hurt or something. I grabbed him like this, and I was like, you need to stop.